As we proceed to problem number 19, example ito ng regular polygon. Pag sinabi natin regular polygon, all sides are equal, all interior angles are equal. Sa problem number 19 tayo, so a regular polygon has an apothegm measuring 5 centimeters. Determine the area. Kapag regular polygon din is pwede siyang ilagay sa circle, tapos yung mga corners niya will be on the circumference. Yung isang property ng isang regular polygon. Ano naman yung sinasabi niya dyan na apothegm? So yung apothegm is mula sa centroid ng polygon towards the side. Then, okay, it will divide the side into 2 equal parts. This is yung 5 centimeters. Ito yung tinatawag na apothegm. Parang pa tayo nag-compute ng area ng polygon, ay yung area ng regular polygon is n, yung number of sides, multiplied by the area of one triangle. Kumbaga, okay, ilan yung side niya, ilang triangles natin i-divide. So, di ba, ganun yung gagawin natin? We are to divide this polygon into triangles. Okay, ano yung kanyang equivalent central angle at theta? And kung mapapansin niyo, yung side na to will be the same as the radius of the circumscribing circle. Tama? Diba kung mapapansin nyo, ilalagay natin yung polygon sa loob ng circle, ito ay radius ng circumscribing circle. Tapos, okay, para natin kukunin yung theta, that is, our theta is equal to 360 degrees divided by n. So, pag pentagon, 360 degrees divided by 5, ito ay, ano yan ba? 35, 10. So, this is 72 degrees. Okay? Tapos, wala pa tayong R. Kailangan natin yung R. So, isa-separate lang natin yung triangle na to, yung may apothegm. Diba? So, we have 5 centimeters. Ito yung R. This is R. Hahatiin ng apothegm yung angle. So, this is the same as, ano ito? 72 degrees divided by 2. Ito magiging 36 degrees. This is the right angle. Ito. So, yung angle dito, kung nahati ulit, this is 36 degrees. So, yung kalahati ng 72. Paano natin kukunin yung R? We can use the function of cosine. So, we have the cosine of 36 degrees is equal to adjacent side natin yung 5, radius natin yung hypotenuse. So you have R, ang equivalent niyan. So you have 5 divided by cosine of 36 degrees is equal to 6.18. This is 6.18 centimeters. Okay, paano ba natin kukunin yung area ng polygon? So, gamitin lang natin yung idea. We have the area of the polygon is equal to number of sides, area ng triangle. So, this is number of sides. Paano ba natin kukunin yung area ng isang triangle? So, yung mga sides niya is RR. Pwede natin gamitin yung idea ng 1/2 AB, the sine of theta. Kaya lang yung A dito, the same with the B, is yung radius ng circumscribing circle. So, this is the same as 1/2 AB, pero parehong R, so ito magiging R squared, the sine of theta. So, yan lang naman siya. So, kunin natin, we have how many sides kapag pentagon? That is 5. Divided by 1/2, ano yung na-compute natin na radius? So, this is 6.18 squared. The sine, ano yung equivalent central angle natin? That is yung 72 degrees. So this will be the area of the pentagon. We have 5 multiplied by 1/2 of 6.18 squared, the sine of 72 degrees. So yung nakuha natin dito is, we have 90.808 square centimeters. 90.808, check natin sa choices. Okay, so pinakamalapit na sa choices, we have letter A, that is 90.81 square centimeters. So let's have problem number 20. So sabi niya dito, so a circle circumscribed about a hexagon. The area outside the hexagon but inside the circle is 15 square meters. Kumbaga, yung 15 square meters na given dyan, yun yung shaded portion dito. So, ano ba yung 15 square meters? Paano natin siya i-describe? Basically, that is the difference in areas. Kumbaga, area ng circle minus area ng hexagon is equal to yung 15 square meters. Ay, paano natin kukunin yung area ng hexagon? So again, we divide this one into triangles. Okay, yung unique na property ng isang hexagon, kapag dinivide natin siya into triangles, ang result dito is mga equilateral triangle. Kung mapapansin niyo, this is the radius of the circumscribing circle. This theta is the same as 60 degrees. Magkakaroon tayo ng mga equilateral triangle. Anim na equilateral triangle. So, di ba, mamamas kasi yan kapag ginawa natin na 360 degrees divided by the number of sides na 6, ang lalabas is 60 degrees. Ay, paano kumuha ng area ng circle? That is pi times the radius squared. Paano kumuha ng area ng hexagon? That is the number of sides ng polygon. Tapos, paano natin kukunin yung area ng isang triangle? Diba? 1/2 of r. That is 1/2 of r squared. The sine of theta is equal to 15. So this is the same as pi, the radius squared, minus, we have 6 sides, multiplied by 1/2. The radius squared sine, ano yung theta natin? 60 degrees equal to 15. So kung mapapansin ninyo, una natin masasolve yung radius ng circle. So this is the same as sheet pi, the radius minus 6 multiplied by 1/2 of the radius squared sine of 60 equal to 15. Should solve. Okay, so the radius is equal to, this is 5.253 meters. Ay, paano ulit kumuha ng area ng regular polygon? Diba ito lang din yan? So we have the area of a regular polygon is the number of sides multiplied by the area of a triangle. And, or ito lang yun, ay 1/2 of the radius squared sine of theta. So we have how many sides for a hexagon? This is 6. Multiplied by 1/2, ano yung radius na na-compute natin? 5.253 squared sine. Ano yung central angle ng kada isang triangle? That is 60 degrees. Okay, we are to solve for the area. This is 6 times 1/2 of 5.253 squared sine of 60. So, yung nakuha natin dito is 71.691 square meters. Okay, check natin sa choices. 71.691. Pinakamalapit na sa 71.7 square meters. Letter B. Okay, so this will be our solution. Okay, so let's try number 21. So a past board exam problem. So points A, B, C, and D are on the periphery of a circle. So sabi niya sa problem, AB is equal to BC equal kay CD. Kumbaga, AB equal sa length ni BC equal sa length ni CD. So if the value of the angle BAC, may given dito na angle, BAC is equal to 35 degrees, find the angle of DEA. So pag ganito yung given na name ng angle, basically yung letter sa gitna, yun yung kanyang vertex. Tama? So that is the same as BAC. Kumbaga angle A siya sa triangle ABC. Tama? Hinahanap lang yung angle na to. So angle DEA. So how do we solve this one? Okay, kung mapapansin niyo, kung isa-separate natin yung triangle na to, si triangle ABC. So this is A, B at saka C. Sabi niya sa problem, this is 35 degrees. Pero di ba si AB equal kay BC. Anong klaseng triangle ito? This is an isosceles triangle. Kapag isosceles triangle, opposite yung dalawang angle na to na opposite, they are equal. So which means yung angle na to is pareho lang na 35 degrees. Kung 35 degrees na to, 35 degrees yan, makuha ba natin yung angle na to? Okay, what is this angle? Angle B. So si angle B is the same as 180 degrees minus 35 degrees minus 35 degrees. So ano yung equivalent ni angle B? Ano yung 180 minus 70? This is 110 degrees. Okay, 110 degrees. Ito, so pwede ko na ba, tanggalin muna natin yung initial na given. Ay, hindi masyadong magulo. So since alam na natin si angle B as 110 degrees, alam ba natin yung value niya angle C? Do we know this angle? Okay, alam ba natin yung angle na to? Okay, so balikan natin yung given. AB is equal to BC is equal to CD. So yung side na to equal dito, tapos equal din dito. So can we conclude that angle C, this is angle C is the same as 110 degrees. 110 degrees din ito, degree. Okay? So, pareho lang siya as 110. Kailangan pa natin yun. So, yung total angle C is equal to 110 degrees. Pero, alam natin yung portion na to. Okay, divide natin. So, this is 35 degrees. Alam ba natin yung naiiwan dito, yung remaining, if you are to cut the 35 degrees? So that's the same as 110 minus 35. So yung remaining angle dito should be equal to, this is 75 degrees. So 75 plus 35 is 110. Paano natin kukunin si E? Balikan natin yung literal angle theorem. Separate na lang natin yung portion na yan. Okay, separate lang natin si point C, si point D, tsaka si point E, at point A. Yeah. Okay, di ba kung isa-separate lang natin si point C, tapos yung line segment papunta kay point A, ano yung angle na yan? This is the same as 75 degrees. Sabihin natin na siya si alpha at ito yung ating beta. So this is now a cyclic quadrilateral. Ano yung sabi natin last time sa cyclic quadrilateral? Yung quadrilateral na pwedeng ilagay sa loob ng circle. That is yung alpha plus beta is equal to 180 degrees. Okay? Kapag meron kayong quadrilateral, yung magkaharap na angle, alpha plus beta, ang sum nun lagi is 180. So therefore, ano yung alpha natin? This is 75 degrees plus beta is equal to 180 degrees. So makuha natin si beta, kung mapapansin niyo, yung beta na yan is the same as, pareho lang yan sa angle D, yung middle letters yung vertex E, A. Equal to, ano yung 180 minus 75? 180 minus 75 is 105 degrees. So therefore, ito yung sagot natin for problem number 21. Check natin sa choices. We have letter B for angle DEA, 105 degrees. Okay, kindly recall ito, yung peripheral angle theorem for cyclic quadrilateral. The sum of the opposite angle is always equal to 180 degrees. Next, let's have problem number 22. Sabi niya dito, so points A, B, and C are points on a circle. OA and OB are tangents to the circle with A and B as points of tangency. So we have the tangent OA and OB, points of tangency A and B. The angle between the tangents, the angle between the tangents is 50 degrees. Find the angle ACB if C is farther from the point O than A and B. So for example, nilagay natin si point C dito. We are looking for this angle ACB or the same as angle C. If point C is farther, mas malayo si point C sa point O kumpara kay A at saka kay B. So how do we compute for this angle? Okay, kung naalala niyo yung the tangent theorem. So nilagay natin last time ito as the angle. This is theta n. Ito naman, this angle is theta m talaga. Theta m then theta n. How do we compute for theta? Ito yung 50 degrees. This is theta. So from the tangent theorem, theta is equal to yung theta n. This is theta sub n minus the theta sub m divided by 2. So that's the equivalent of the angle between the two tangents under the tangent theorem. So given yung theta which is 50 degrees. Pero ano yung relation ng theta n at theta n? Okay? Kung mapapansin nyo, ito yung theta m, ito naman yung theta n. Diba yung binubuo nila is isang circle. So which means, kung i-add natin yung dalawang yan, theta m plus theta n, bumuo sila ng isang circle. So that is the same as 360 degrees. Okay? So gusto ko kunin is si theta m. So this is now theta sub n is equal to 360 degrees minus theta sub m. Substitute natin dito. Ano yung value ng theta? The angle between the tangents. This is 50 degrees. Equal to theta sub n. Ano yung equivalent ng theta sub n? Okay, the theta sub n is, ito yun, 360 degrees minus theta sub m. Okay, theta sub n minus, okay, we have theta sub m. This is divided by 2. So mag-cross multiplication na lang ako. This is 2 times 50. We have 100 degrees equal to 360 degrees minus 2 times theta sub m. Then transpose. This is twice of theta sub m equal to, what is 360 minus 100? That is 260 degrees divided by 2. So we have now theta sub m. Ang equivalent ng theta sub m, 260 divided by 2. That is 130 degrees. Okay, then mag-focus lang tayo. Separate lang natin yung figure na involved lang si ACB. Separate natin yan. Then, balikan ninyo yung peripheral angle theorem. So, ang hinahanap natin dito is yung angle ACB. How do we compute for this angle? Okay, kung naalala niyo yung peripheral angle theorem, okay, as long as there's subtending equal arc, okay, kung ito yung theta, ito naman yung alpha. Diba, pag alpha is yung vertex niya, is yung nasa circle. Ano yung relation ng dalawa? That is yung theta sub m is equal to twice of alpha as long as they are subtending equal arc. So, meron tayong theta m that is equal to 130 degrees is equal to twice of alpha. So, yung alpha ngayon is the same lang kay angle ACB that is equal to 130 degrees divided by 2. That is, so yung sagot natin dito is 65 degrees. Hindi mo kalimutan, we discussed this one, the peripheral angle theorem. I check natin sa choices. We have 65. And we have letter B, that is 65 degrees. Okay, pag-usapan natin yung ibang parts ng circle. So, for example, we have this is the sector of circle. So, how do we compute for the sector of a circle? That is, yung area is equal to 1/2. Yung radius, this is the radius squared multiplied by yung kanyang central angle, but in terms of radian. So, for example, kung gagawa ko ng line segment dito, then may i-isolate na portion dito. Ito naman yung tinatawag natin na segment. The segment of a circle. How to compute for the area of a segment? So the area of a segment is the same as, sabihin natin, the area of a segment is equal to area siya ng sector. Tanggalin mo lang yung area ng triangle. So, diba? So yung area ng sector, kung tatanggalin yung area ng triangle, ang maiwan is yung area ng segment. Kapag ordinary segment lang naman yung usapan, para makumuha ng area ng sector, 1/2 the radius squared, yung central angle in radian, minus, ano yung area ng triangle na to? That is 1/2, yung 1/2 AB sin theta, so 1/2 r times r, 1/2 of r squared, the sine of theta. So pwede ito. Pero pag i-memorize, ang isipin nyo lang, paano kumuha ng area ng segment, area ng sector, tanggalin nyo lang yung area ng triangle. So, okay? But then how do we compute for arc length? Ito naman. How do we compute for an arc length? So, yung arc length naman, let's say, in terms of S, so we have arc length is equal to the central angle, theta, kailangan lang i-convert sa radian, multiplied by the radius. So, ito yung mga other parts ng circle. We have sector, the segment, and the arc length. So, let's have example. Let's also this problem. Lumabas natin ito sa board exam. Number 23, sabi niya, chord AB and CD intersect each other at E inside a circle. So distance AE is 8, distance CE is 12, tapos distance DE is 20. So if AB is the diameter, so sinabi rin niya sa problem na yung AB, hindi lang siya chord, kundi siya yung diameter ng circle, compute the area of ECA. Ito yung sinasabi na area. Kung makapansin niyo, this is a segment. A regular segment nga lang siya. So, para makuha yung area ng segment, kailangan natin yung radius or yung diameter ng circle. So, gamitin natin yung discuss natin last time, yung cross-chord theorem. So, how do we compute for this dimension? Ito lang yung wala. Distance E to B. Magsimula lang tayo din sa point of intersection. So, kumbaga we have distance EA, okay? EA times EB is equal to, ganoon din yun sa isang chord, EC times ED. So, multiplied by, is equal to EC multiplied by ED. So, di ba meron tayong EA? Given yung EA, this is A. Distance E to B, yun yung wala pa. Tapos, equal to distance EC. Ano yung distance EC? Binigay niya na 12. From E to D, binigay niya na 20. So, we have now the distance from E to B. Okay, this is 12 times 20 is 240 ba yun? Yes, 240. Divided by 8. 240 divided by 8. Ano yun? 240 divided by 8. Is this 30? Yan. 30 centimeters. Diba? So we have EB. Kung EB plus is now equal to 30 centimeters, alam naman natin yung diameter. Sabi niya sa problem, yung diameter daw is AB. So which means that is 30 plus 8, meron tayong diameter na 38 cm. Tapos, yung radius is kalahati ng 38. Yung radius ng circle na to is equal to 39. Okay, ngayon, separate natin yung portion ng segment. Kasi kailangan natin ito. Okay, so if this is 12, Okay, mula sa center, assume natin na nandito yung center. This is the same as 19. Okay, separate natin yung portion na yan, yung may segment. Okay, so yung nakuha natin na radius, this is 19. Di ba kung 8 ito, di ba radius din dapat ito? This is the same supposedly as 19. So 19 minus 8, yung distance na is 11. So this is point E, this is A, this is C. Okay? So kung given din pala ito, yung distance na this is 12. Ito yung hinahanap natin na area, the area of a segment. Kaya lang, irregular siya. So, kailangan muna natin yung kanyang equivalent central angle theta. Can we compute for that central angle theta? Pwede. Consider lang natin yung triangle na to from E to C. Then, sabihin ko na lang na point O yung center ng circle. How to determine the value of theta? We can use cosine law. So, by cosine law, this is 12 squared. Okay, is equal to 11 squared plus 19 squared minus twice of 11. Multiplied by 19, then cosine of the central angle at theta. Makuha natin yung angle first. Sorry. This is 12 squared minus 11 squared minus 19 squared. Okay, divided by negative 2, 11, 19. Then shift cosine. So this is yung central angle natin is equal to 36.0 at 39 degrees. Ayan, meron na tayong central angle. How do we compute for the area of the segment? So ano yung sabi natin kanina? Yung concept lang is area of a segment is equal to the area of a sector minus the area of a triangle. So kaya lang irregular siya. Ano yung equivalent ng area ng sector? 1/2 radius squared theta radians. Ito, pwede natin gamitin yung yung 1/2 AB sin theta for the area of the triangle. So this is minus 1/2 AB sin of theta. So pwede kong sabihin na yung 11 yung A mo, 19 yung B. So we have now the area of the segment. This is 1/2. Ano yung radius ng circle na na-compute? This is 19 squared. Ano yung central angle na na-compute? We have 36.039 degrees. Kaya naman sa degrees ito, kailangan natin i-convert sa radian. Paano gawin yan? This is multiplied by 180, that is baliktad. Multiplied by pi divided by 180 degrees. Para maging radian unit siya. Then minus 1/2. So, yung area ng sector, tanggalin yung triangle. 1/2 of A, 11. B is 19. The sine of our central angle, 36.0, 39 degrees. So, makuha natin yung area ng segment. Okay, that is the same as yung area ng ACE. Okay, ganun natin. That is 1/2 of 19 squared. Central angle, 36.039 degrees times pi over 180 para maging radian siya. Then minus 1/2 of 11 by 19 sine of 36.039 degrees. So you have the area is equal to 52.053. I think this is in centimeters, square centimeters. So that's the exercises natin. 52.053, we have letter A, that is 52.05 square centimeters. Yun na yung sagot natin. And this is problem number 24. Sabi niya, a circle having a diameter of 8 centimeters is inscribed in a sector. So pag ang isang circle na sa loob ng isang sector, tangent siya at 3 points. Okay, so let's say, dito sa mga radius, tapos dun sa arc. Okay, in a sector whose angle is 80 degrees. Find the area of the sector. Ang problema dito, hindi natin alam yung radius nitong sector. May central angle tayo pero wala tayong radius. Tapos itong circle na to, may diameter daw na 8 centimeters. So kung ang diameter is 8 cm, yung kanyang radius is 4 centimeters. I can you observe this one? Kung gagawa ko ng line segment mula sa vertex ng sector, papunta dun sa point of tangency dito sa arc, di agree na radius din ito. Okay, this is the same as, okay, radius siya ng sector, di agree? So this is the same as the radius. So paano kung hanggang dito lang? Paano kung hanggang dito lang sa center? Hanggang dito lang tayo sa center ng circle. Kung hanggang sa center lang tayo ng circle, okay, di ba? This is the same as radius ng small circle. Therefore, yung distance na to is the same as r minus r. Tapos, okay, this radius of the sector is a tangent line to the circle. Lagi natin sinasabi na ang tangent line at saka radius ng circle ay laging perpendicular. So, yung 80 degrees na to, mahati din. This is now 40 degrees and 40 degrees. Kung baga karoon na tayong right triangle ngayon, kung isa-separate lang natin yung portion na yan, ito yung dimension ng right triangle natin. This is r is equal to 4. Yung distance na to is yung r minus r. Yung angle na to is 40 degrees. Can we compute for the radius of the sector using the triangle? Ito yung ating right angle. So we can use sine. The sine of 40 degrees is equal to opposite yung radius ng circle sa loob, that is 4, divided by hypotenuse. The radius of the sector minus r, yung r natin, that is 4. Makuha natin yung radius ng sector. So we have the radius of the sector is equal to 4 over sine of 40 plus 4. So this is equal to 10.2229. Para pa rin yung gamitin yung stored value. Centimeters. Paano kuha ng area ng sector? The area of a sector is equal to 1/2 the radius squared. This is theta radians. So we have now this is 1/2. Ano yung ating radius na nakuha? That is 10.2229 squared. Ano yung central angle ng sector? Gamitin natin yung buo, yung 80 degrees. This is 80 degrees. Para maging radian, multiplied by 5 divided by 180 degrees. So, makuha natin yung area ng sector, or gamitin yung stored value, that is 1/2 of the radius, 10.229. Okay, multiplied by yung central angle to be converted sa radian. 80 divided by 80 times 5 over 180. So, yung lumabas dito is 72.96 naman. We have 72.96 square centimeters. Alright? Okay, so sa choices, we have yun lang, 72.92. So, hindi natin alam kung ilang decimal places yung ginamit dito. Baka naman dalawang 2 decimal places lang yung ginamit. So, try natin. What about kung 10.22 lang? So, we have the area of the sector is equal to 1/2 of 10.22 squared. This is 80 degrees multiplied by 5 divided by 180 degrees. Check lang natin kung ilan yung decimal places na ginamit. 10.22 squared times 0.5, okay, 80 shift by over 180. Okay, so kapag 10 to decimal places, ang lalabas is 72.919 square centimeters. So more likely, 2 decimal places lang yung ginamit. Pero yung sagutan natin, pinakamalapit naman din dito is the letter C. So sa example number 25, sabi niya dito, kasi a circle having an area of 201 square centimeters is to be divided into 2 segments by a chord, which is 3 centimeters from the center of the circle. Compute the area of the smaller segment in square centimeters. Ito yung smaller segment, tapos ito yung chord that is 3 centimeters from the center. So binigay niya yung area ng circle para makuha natin yung radius ng circle. So the area of a circle is basically equal to pi the radius squared. So this is 201 equal to pi the radius squared. Kunin natin yung radius. So ano yung 201 divided by pi? Then square root. So, binigay dito is 7.9987. So, sabihin natin siguro, pwede natin sabihin na yung radius is 8 centimeters. So, ano gagawin natin? Mula dito sa center of circle, papunta sa point of intersection ng chord at ng circle, this is the same as 8, yung radius ng circle. So, this is the same as 3. Ganun din sa kabila. We have the same as 8. Kunin natin yung angle na to, pero let's say this is theta over 2 kasi kapareho lang din naman dito sa kabila. This is the same as theta over 2. What function yung pwede natin magamit? We can use the function of cosine. The cosine of theta over 2 is equal to adjacent side yung 3 divided by 8. Kunin natin yung theta. So that is shift cosine of 3 over 8, then times 2. So times 2. So this is the same as 135.951 degrees. So di ba, ang ginawa ko dito, theta over 2 kasi kailangan natin lang ng right triangle. Pero kung i-consider natin yung buong sector na nabuo, ay meron tayong equivalent central angle dito na 135.951 degrees. Okay, paano kumuha ng area ng segment last time? Di ba yung area ng segment is equal to the area of a sector. The area of a sector minus the area of a triangle. Okay, ano yung area ng sector? 1/2 the radius squared. This is theta radians minus area ng triangle, 1/2. Okay, pwede natin gamitin since this is a regular sector. Radius lang ito, radius lang din naman ito. So 1/2 r times r, that is r squared, the sine of theta. So you have, this is now 1/2 of 8 squared. Okay, multiplied by, ano yung central angle natin? 135.951 degrees. To be in radian, divided by 5 over 180 degrees. Then minus 1/2, ano yung radius? This is 8 squared. The sine of theta, ang central angle is 135.951 degrees. So, mawala natin yung area ng smaller segment. That is 1/2 of 8 squared. Multiplied by 135.951 degrees. Multiplied by 5 over 180 to be in radian, ay minus 1/2 of 8 squared, the sine of 135.951. So we have the area of the smaller segments, this is 53.681 square centimeters. And let us check on our choices. 53.681, pinakamalapit si letter B, 53.7. Lumabas ito sa board exam natin. Okay, so this will be our